Come on, chat. Ping the bot, baby. Let's go. Come on, let's get this bot in here today, please. Get the bot in there. Let's go, baby. Welcome back to the LuxAlgo live stream. My name's Jacob. Happy Friday, baby. Happy Friday. Let's get it. Look at 88 today, dude. Come on, brother. Come on. What are you thinking, bro? 88. You're nuts. How are we feeling, everybody? How we feeling? I'm just getting more things set up here. We'll be live in just a minute. Check it. Look, check it. Look at the bot. We were able to name the bot now. We got the HODL bot, baby. Let's go. Isn't that sick, dude? HODL bot. Yo, guys, we got a sale going on today as well, my friends. We got a sale going on today. YT50. There's 25 codes. You can get 50% off. YT50, my friends. 25 codes. You can get 50% off. Make sure you go check it out. LuxAlgo.com, my friends. We're going to be live here in about 3 minutes. We're just getting everything set up for you guys. $300 giveaway as well today. Get ready for that. But we also have that discount going on as well. You'll see it in just a minute. Should pop up. Smoke up in here, brother. Smoke rave. What's up, everybody? How we doing? I appreciate you guys letting me do some family stuff yesterday. Appreciate you guys letting me do some family stuff yesterday. Yo, Dame, your alarm went off yesterday because of smoke, dude. That's hilarious, bro. Oh, I know you. I knew you were thinking of the stream when you said that. Dude, let's go. That's awesome. That's awesome. Y'all are great. Missed you guys, though. Missed you guys, but family's more important. Y'all understand, though. I appreciate it. Make sure you join the Discord to keep me updated. Otherwise, guys, I very much appreciate every single one of you tuning in and bearing with me on days that I can't be live. Yo, DJ J, like, dude, hey, damn, this guy, you know that my last name starts with a D, brother? So literally, like, just flip my name. I was like, I was just born to throw laser shows. I was born to throw laser shows. DJ JD, baby. DJ JD. So funny. We're going to go in here in about 35 seconds. 30 seconds, actually. I'm going to see if, is that thing running yet? I don't think it is yet. Guys, today only, three $25 or 25 codes for 50% off. Code YT50. My God, that was horrible. Terrible. I don't know why I did that. All right, let's get to it, my friends. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Oh, my light. No. There we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the LuxAlgo live stream. My name is Jacob. It's good to see you guys. Appreciate you tuning back in like always. Baby. There's a lot to go over today. There's some interesting price action. It's like crypto's down, U.S. markets are up, gold is up, all of that, but like Bitcoin and all of them are suffering. It is quite interesting. I don't know how to talk about it, but we're going to look at some news here, talk a little bit about why it could happen. But again, we're still holding these highs quite well, so I'm not really worried about it just yet, but we're going to get to it. We talked about being bearish regardless on Bitcoin on those lower time frames, but for now, I don't know why this isn't. There we go. For now, we're just going to take a look and get going, my friends. We're talking about some news that we missed from yesterday because we weren't live, but besides that, let's get over to, as you can see today, Bitcoin down 1.74%. 1.74% today. Hit the like on the way in. Exactly. You know what's up. You know what's up. We're going to be doing the $300 giveaway as well today here in just a minute. James, I appreciate that, man, dude. I'm a big house fan, bro. Big house music fan. My mouse is being weird. Bear with me, guys. I don't know why this thing's not popping up. I'm going to go ahead and put it, though. I guess I'll just do it myself. I don't know why this is doing this. But here you go. I'm going to put it in the other chat as well. Disco mode. That's right, Zach. I just got to get this set up right here. Sorry, guys. One sec. Last time I say this for a little bit, I'm going to put this here. I don't know why the bot's not doing it, but I'm just going to pin it anyway. Today only, you can get 50% off any plan, whether it's monthly or yearly, okay? I would highly suggest doing the yearly, but because it's a way bigger discount. But there's only 25 codes, so the code is YT50, YouTube 50. Go check that out, and if you've been wanting to sign up, there you go. But let's hop in. Let's hop in, my friends. Laser off. Let's get serious. For the most part. we never too crazy serious here. We're trying to have a good time. All right, first up, what in the hell was this? Does anybody even know why? Like, we all know Little Pump made a meme coin, and freaking now it's worth, I don't know, 7 million market cap or something. Like, what is this? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me why. I don't know if you guys saw this yesterday on the whatever, but dude, this was just nuts. It was just the most awkward thing. It's like, why are you tattooing Solana on your freaking face, man? Sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and just go live on TikTok and Instagram as well, so we can talk about some of this stuff. It's just too good. All right, my goodness, bro. This is what scares me about Solana right now. This is what scares me about Solana. It's making me a little nervous because, yeah, sure. I mean, Little Pump's the GOAT. Can we make a sticker of that guy? Dude, what? Yeah, it makes me a little nervous because it's like every celebrity on the planet right now is saying, hey, should I make a meme coin? That's what's weird. I don't like it for the Solana network. I wish it wasn't a thing, but we can't really do much about it. But also, what could be done about it? That's the thing. It's like, it's not Solana's fault that people are abusing their network. Like, Solana could completely eliminate themselves from that whole side of, the meme coin world, but it's like their network's so good, and it's the speed of it and being able to launch and handle this much volume from meme coin creations through just the overall internet is absolutely incredible for the network. But it's just being blasted with this nonsense. Like, I don't know. It's quite interesting. Like, I know Waka Flocka Flame, we should have played some of his music, wanted to do his own meme coin. He was asking people last night about whether he, thinks he should do, what's it called? I think he did get one posted, though. Whether he should do Solana or freaking Ethereum, but everybody obviously, actually people did vote Solana, or voted Ethereum over Solana. But, dude, it's like, what? Like, what is happening? Besides that, I think Dan Bilzerian is doing one. Freaking Ryan Garcia tweeted yesterday about people asking him to make a meme coin. It's really I'm getting tired of it. I'm honestly getting tired of it. We'll see. It's quite an interesting thing to talk about. We'll kind of get more into that later, but besides that, guys, the things we missed coming from yesterday, jobless claims hit a 10-month high after both CPI and PPI readings both point to disinflation. So it's interesting to see jobless claims hit a high, and then the CPI and PPI readings were pointing in the opposite direction. We need that rate cut, pal. That's for sure. Besides that, guys, we did get this update yesterday in the morning that we see final S1 approval for spot Ethereum ETFs sometime this summer. So get ready for that. I am actually considering. We're going to talk about Ethereum here in a little bit. I'm considering potentially taking a decent long position here soon for a shorter time frame play. We'll be talking about that here in just a minute. But besides that, guys, yesterday we had PPI that did miss, and Core PI missed as well. You notice yesterday we had an insane gap up, dude. The gap up yesterday on the U.S. markets were insane, man. We're literally the NASDAQ's about to hit 20K. That's how crazy this is. At this point, with this bull run that we're getting in the freaking NASDAQ, it's might as well start competing with Bitcoin at this rate. You know what I'm saying? It's honestly crazy to see how well out of FOMC we did, but then see the crypto market settle. It just shows you that even if the U.S. and crypto market are very much correlated, they're not too much the same, right? The crypto market's going to do what it wants to do. It's in a weird consolidated period waiting for this bull run into later this year, and we'll get into that as well in just a little bit. Besides that, guys, Roaring Kitty, this was awesome. Exercised at least 40,000 contracts to get an extra 4 million shares. I haven't seen an update today. Does anybody have a tweet or an update for Roaring Kitties if E-Trade was ever able to come up with those shares? That was the funny part, was how is E-Trade going to come up with the 4 million shares to fill those exercise contracts? That's why it was, today we're, kind of settled off today, right? Down 2%, not much. So it was interesting to see that, because that was the talk yesterday. It's if they couldn't come up with the shares, you might see a very massive push on GameStop, because E-Trade has to somehow figure out a way to get these shares over to them. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys have a link to that. I would like to know a little bit more on that, but it's quite interesting. Last you checked, they don't know about Roaring Kitty yet, but they had to deliver the shares today. So we'll see where that ends up or not. But in this case, it's besides that, we had consumer sentiment today. It was 65.6 versus 72, which was a miss. And then the current conditions, 62.5 over 72 as well. And then the 5-year inflation actually beat 0.1% though, so it's not really that crazy. It was pretty much on target there. But the rest of the markets, they're green today. So it's quite interesting. Gold is up 1.24%. We tagged 2,300 like we said on Wednesday. We could see it retesting 2,300. That did happen on gold. But again, there's so much buying pressure and buyers sitting at that 2,300 level. I was afraid if a daily candle did not close below that level, we probably would get a nice bounce back. We're already getting that bounce back today. The NASDAQ, though, like we said, it's on the verge of 20K. How freaking nuts is that? It's insane. Apple is big leader in this, had that massive push up with the AI news. Obviously, NVIDIA is a big part of it. Today is up another 1.87%. This is just crazy. NVIDIA's. We were talking about the 6-month candle. Look at this 6-month candle on NVIDIA. What do you even do? How do you even try? This looks like a meme coin at this rate. The 6-month candle. Look at the 6-month increase. It's just unreal, dude. This is crazy. 160, that's a meme coin, 100%. But it isn't. It's this is backed by actual revenue, which is freaking nuts, man. Who's eligible for the $300 giveaway? You just have to be subscribed to today's YouTube channel. If you want 5 entries instead of 1, consider joining the HODL game. You see people with green names, that is HODL gang members. They get 5 entries Every normal subscriber gets one. But again, the HODL game, if you have YouTube Premium, you can actually sign up for free. It's just on the main YouTube channel. You hit join, or below the live stream, you hit join. Or, you know, if it's literally $1 besides that. I wish I could make it free, but I can't because YouTube doesn't do free memberships, which is weird. Maybe they will someday. But yeah, you get 5 entries. You join the HODL game. Besides that, guys, might as well go ahead into the other spiel. Is today 50% off yearly monthly plans. Code YT50. YT50, all one word, YT50, and you get 50% off yearly or monthly plan for any of the LuxAlgo indicators and any of the plans, of course. But there's only 25 codes, so usually about halfway through stream they're already used up. Okay, so make sure you jump on that if you have been thinking about trying us out. You also get 30 days risk-free, so there you go. We're going to get into charting here in just a minute, but that was pretty much the news, my friends. I don't know about this whole Solana thing. It's making me want to take a hedge just to be safe. So, guys, this is what I would consider, by the way. For like something like Solana, you know, I say don't trade leverage unless you, for one, you know, spot is king, right? You spot, the value's there. You're not going to worry about getting liquidated whatsoever. Now, I will say if you're wanting to hedge yourself, it's the same as with options, right? When you trade options, they're great ways to hedge your stock position, right? So same thing with leverage. This is the only other time I personally will use leverage is I will use leverage to hedge potential Solana downside with this whole meme coin craze. Is this a bubble with the meme coins that could pop and could end up getting regulated, or Solana thinking a little bit more about it? It's like, hey, how is our network going to survive if something crazy happens with this overall scam problem? I mean, there's so much scamming going on with Solana, and now every major celebrity is trying to launch a meme coin on Solana because it's so easy. It's just scary. It's very scary. So who knows? I'm debating on it. I'm very much debating on taking a leverage short on Solana to be safe as a potential protection to the downside, but that's it. That would be the only time I would actually do anything. I'd just be kind of hedging myself, okay? So, guys, welcome back. Appreciate you all being here. Where do most people... Okay, sorry. We're going to get into the charts now. But first of all, let's go ahead and get to our Bitcoin predictions. If you guys haven't been here before, we do this thing called Bitcoin predictions every single stream. It gives you a chance to add points to your profile. Now, your YouTube profile, this is only for YouTube viewers. Your YouTube profile, here you go, has points assigned to it. Right now, we got Crypto Kid in the lead at 220 points. Now, if you are a top 10 point getter, aka you have predicted the best, usually all the points come from Bitcoin predictions, but if you predict it, whether the price is going to be more or less than the beginning of the stream's price, last week was 69K, or on Wednesday, 69K, you get 100 points added to your profile. At the end of the week, if you're a top 10 viewer, you get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100. So it's just a fun thing to come in and, you know, put in your prediction for the day and see if you end up winning 100 points on your profile, and then eventually maybe $100. You never know. We've had a lot of HODL game members win. So let's go ahead and get to the Bitcoin predictions, though. Now that the bot is cooperating, you gotta love when the bot's here on a Friday. I'll tell you that. Let's go over to Bitcoin, and then we're gonna get into charting here. Okay, the price we're gonna go with today is. Let me go ahead and get the queue up here. Bitcoin price we're gonna go with today is. Is 65,355. Okay, so in just a second you'll see it pop up. Do you think it's gonna be more or less than 65,355? If you are correct by the end of the stream, at the 2-hour mark on the stream, we take and see if it was more or less than this price I just posted. If you were correct, you get 100 points added to your profile. All you have to do right now to be a part of that is you need to be in the chat with the bot, our new HODL bot. Let's go. And you need to type an exclamation BTC more or less, okay, to get your prediction in. So let's get it. All right, besides that, we got to do Pepe's pick, baby. Pepe's pick. Let's go. All right, Pepe's up. This man has been killing it. Pepe is our little spinning wheel here. We use him for all sorts of things. We used to put symbols on here, but you know, it's changed up. But Pepe, literally, this man is up $1,600, dude. Just by doing Bitcoin predictions, he's up $1,600. I mean, at this rate, guys, if he ends up turning 10K in a month, you best believe I'm following his picks. I'll tell you that right now. So, Pepe's the king so far. Let's see where he's at today. Does he pick more or less? Let's see. What you got, buddy? Pick it up, brother. Pick it up. Let's see. Man goes with a more today, dude. That's a smart move. That's a smart move, to be honest. I think we're hitting a key weekly level here. Pepe goes with a more. Let's go, Pepe, baby. Pepe's in the chat. If you're a Holiday Game member, throw them Pepe's in the chat. Let me see it. Let me see it. Throw them Pepe's in the chat. Make sure you get your Bitcoin predictions in, though. We're gonna go over here in just a minute. Now, I usually go opposite Pepe, and I've had a very bad time going opposite Pepe. But you know what? I just got to do it because, you know, that's just how it works, right? I will say, though, dude, it's tough. I think I'm on Pepe's side as well. We're hitting this weekly level. We're at the weekly level. Now, that's big. I'm going more as well. Sorry. I'm going to ruin Pepe's predictions, but I'm going more as well. Here's Pepe and my predictions. Now, if you want to get those in, make sure you're part of the stream that has the bot in it. If you don't see people making entries, you're in the wrong chat. All right? You're in the wrong chat. All right, let's go ahead and get to our charting and get cranking here, my friends. Starting with Bitcoin. Now, the way this works is you have, up to the end of me analyzing Bitcoin to get your entry in. If you don't, then you snooze, you lose, as they say. But all right. And then after that, we are going to, Fleas, I appreciate that. Where does Pepe coin trade? Nah, this is Pepe the wheel, bro. I mean, honestly, we should just make a coin for him. But yeah, at this rate, we'll see where we're at the end of the stream, and let's go ahead and get to our analysis here because the 4 hour was primed, man. So this is what we talked about on Friday, or on Wednesday. Sorry, it is Friday. Guys, after the predictions, by the way, we will be doing the giveaway as well. But hold on, let me do this. Sorry. We're going to be doing a $300 giveaway here in just a minute. Let me go back in the chat. I got to grab something. Where'd it go? There it is. I don't know why that's not. Bear with me here really quickly, guys. Get those predictions in. I just got to copy something. Can I do that? Nice. Can I pin this? I can't. All right, that's fine. All right, cool. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. So right now, we have been in a pretty solid downtrend on Bitcoin, right? We discussed on FOMC, right? There is a potential for that breaking move, which would have been really nice. We didn't end up getting it. It would have had to break through 70, this lower high right here. So any time, again, I've talked about this before. The biggest thing is watching how price, moves in a certain direction. So in this case, if I was even going to look long, I need to see some type of structural shift. So we didn't get that at all. That structure shift would have been above that lower high there. Didn't play out, right? That lower high was also a pretty key level. So even looking at the money flow profile here, we saw on Friday there, a lot of previous buys that happened now turned sellers, right? So that's why we say with the money flow profile, it's good to see those levels, right? It's high volume and everything, but if it's peak of a certain sentiment, like buyers here, a lot of times buyers could be exhausted at buying at that level, so sellers might actually take it over. So besides that, though, we had the lower high, we had the 17% order block, everything was kind of lining up here. We were also within this 4-hour trend. So this 4-hour trend, again, we don't fight it. We just don't fight it. You don't want to fight the trend. It's not worth it. Always trade in the direction of the higher time frame trend. Now, remember as well, this is the second time we've retested this lower high that we were watching. We really wanted to see this thing bounce here. It did originally, if I even take off price action concepts, you can see right here, beautifully bounce off this previous lower high right here. And then we made a breaking move and then rejected that same daily open close high here. That just so happens to be, if I go back in time, you'll see here in a second, it just so happens to be a very high volume 30% order block sitting right there, right? pretty much having two open close levels at the same high, you could essentially consider that a double top if you wanted to. But in this case, you'll see here that now the order block shifted to the next swing point after being confirmed on that structural shift there. We got that shift today. So if we close where we're at today, we'll get an official lower high or higher low break here on that daily trend. I would like it to close up over 66,500. More than likely right now, though, it's probably not going to happen. So we'll wait and see how it closes today. If it closes, all it has to do is close over yesterday's low, and we'll get that shift in character. So I will say, though, the 65,500, though, this level here, 468, this comes from a weekly open close high from back in 2021. So that weekly open close high we've been watching forever. We always watch this level. Again, this was a all-time high when it made its last run back in 2021. So seeing that and then us blowing through that level and now coming back to retest that level, it's definitely something I will be considering a bounce or some type of reaction. If that reaction doesn't happen on a weekly time frame, then we can I usually leave it up there regardless. I would just consider it at that point not a viable level anymore. So we would keep it up either way because we do want to keep an eye on those weeklies regardless. But going to the daily here, this is a pretty nice spot as well. Y'all know that I always end up plotting this area as well. From when we get those change of characters like this chotch here, I usually plot a box from the open close high up to the chotch to consider this an area for bouncing, right? So this could be an indication of, a nice extension for that continuation again. We've shown a lot. Okay, we've shown a lot of trading in this range here. So looking at the money flow profile here as well, this is polling, which is crazy that more volume is down here at this level, and I want to see here, than it was during this range that we've had. So pretty good consolidation with lower volume and not pushing us in any direction, just kind of sitting, which is fine. But if we go back to, I wanted to see how many bars we had here. Hold on. I want to see the current, where's the volume sitting in this range here. This is 107 bars. So I'm going to go into the money flow profile. I'm going to put in 107 here because that's that range is 107 bars. And there you go. So you can see here, the majority of the volume that was traded was at these highs right between 68 and 70 on Bitcoin. So the fact that we're escaping kind of that value range is not the best sign for us potentially bouncing, but I will say that we have plenty of room right now to that downside. So we saw this inverse head and shoulders before on the daily right here. That played out quite nicely to go retest almost the all-time high. But again, we're still within this decent range that I'm not going to be too worried about Bitcoin breaking down until we kind of come retest those lower 60s. Right now we're at 65. So in this case, let's make sure that we can at least show maybe some type of buying or some type of bounce back in this, midpoint that we have going on right here. But I will say that volume is pretty heavy up there. But honestly, at this rate, there's going to be a point where we eventually go to retest that level. We might make a nice breaking move after for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's just say 6th time. It's literally had so many times that's tried to break it, but this is typical Bitcoin. After it makes a huge bull run or whatever, it usually consolidates for a decent period of time before making that next big run. We talked about the halving and the halving was over in April, right? In April 21st or something. We talked about how usually it takes up to 6 months after a halving for Bitcoin to kind of get its legs and then start moving into those higher levels. So we'll eventually go over that cycle again, probably on stream. Today's, that's not the most important thing. So for now, but consolidating back, looking at the weekly and the daily, this, here you go. And there's not really much to be worried about when you look at these higher time frames. I'm not gonna be stressed. This is the difference between trading spot versus trading leverage, is that when we have down runs like today, which is only 2%, guys, okay, it's only 2%. When we have down runs like today, there's not really much to stress out about because we don't have any liquidation to worry about. So when it comes to like Bitcoin and stuff like that, I would highly suggest going about buying spot for the long term. But if you want to, for some reason, trade leverage, just do short-term, like intraday trading with leverage. If you're going to trade leverage, or hedging. Hedging or intraday trading for leverage, that's it. That's because you can treat intraday leverage the same as you would treat like trading futures or trading options. You're in and out. If the trade's not going your way, you're out. If the trade's going your way, you're add to your winners, you let them ride, right? That's just, you have to have that mindset with going in with leverage, the same as you do with trading futures, or the same as you do with trading options. So it's just one of those things where you got to know what you're doing if you're going to be trading leverage. But for these longer swings, these longer runs, I would highly suggest only trading spot, okay? So for now, this level right now, 65,500, we talked about it on the weekly. I'm also watching that zone, like I said there, all the way down to, let's see, 6.4. So 6.4, if we, want to extend back there, that works. I would like to see kind of like the fib from the low here, where, a 50% retracement lines up beautifully right at 6.4. So we'll keep an eye on that fib retracement. The only difference here, though, is that we do have a bearish change character right now. So, the nice part is, though, we have an imbalance sitting at 6.4 there, too. Got a buy imbalance. So, 6.4 might be that target, might be that downside target. So, come on, Pepe, dude. Your prediction's not doing well right now, bro. Your prediction's not doing well. I keep forgetting. I better get off this screen before people don't understand what's happening. Because they'll be like, dude, you're long. You're an idiot, bro. You're long Bitcoin right now? Yes. No, Pepe's long. This guy over here. That guy's long. We do Bitcoin predictions at the beginning of every stream, guys. So, no, I am long too, but so if you want to be a part of those Bitcoin predictions, make sure you tune in to the main YouTube stream, okay? You'll see everybody chatting and putting their Bitcoin predictions in right now. Can you lower the background music? I can, but we're vibing, broski. We're vibing. But fine, there you go. Lowered it for you. All right, just kidding. All right, I appreciate you letting me know. Now, Bitcoin right now, yeah, that's 65K from that weekly we're watching. Besides that, on the signals and overlays side, right, I'm going to optimize this to 18. Let's see where we're at. We're now retesting below that Neo cloud. So the only issue is the Neo is pretty thin. So when the Neo is pretty thin, it's usually in consolidation and it'll easily break it. You want a thick Neo cloud like this to show that price wants to potentially trend and price needs to hold and trade above a Neo cloud, whether it's bearish or bullish. So in that case, yeah, we need to make sure the Neo is showing a nice thickness. Now, we like them Neo clouds thick, I'll tell you that. So nice thin Neo cloud there, usually in line with consolidation. Now, I will say if we break, like we have today, we've broken below this Neo cloud as long as it closes where it's at, and then we immediately recover and are pulled back over that Neo cloud, that could be a nice bullish move. But in this case, I would want to be back over 68K for Bitcoin to potentially go back and retest 70 or more. But let's go over to Ethereum, because Ethereum's a big one that I'm watching right now for a potential trade opportunity with the S1 filings coming up. Right here, boom. So this summer, approval on the S1 filings for the ETH ETF. So with that coming up, let's go into Ethereum, guys. I'm going to close down Bitcoin predictions. You snooze, you lose if you didn't get them in. Let's see, today we got a decent amount. Yeah, there we go. Yo, holy cow. All right, we got 70 today. Or 78. Great job if you got them in. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm looking to join Scalper Gang strong. All right. Before we get into Ethereum here, which we're about to look over in just a minute, okay? Before we get into Ethereum, we're going to do our $300 giveaway. If you want to be a part of that $300 giveaway today, make sure you tune into the main YouTube live, okay? Main YouTube live stream is the widescreen format. So make sure you're there if you want to be a part of that. Guys, besides that, today we're doing a 50% off sale. Any premium plan. There's only 25 codes, though. The code is YT50, all one word, at LuxAlgo.com. Whether it's a yearly or monthly plan, you can get it today, 50% off. And you also get 30 days risk-free. So I'm going to go ahead and link this here as well. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Meant to pin it. Let's try that again. try that again. I'm going to pin it over here too. Oh, it's already pinned over there. So, yeah. So if you liked any of the indicators today, you want to try them out, you get risk-free 30 days plus 50% off. Only with those codes, though. Usually those codes get used up by the middle of the stream, so we're almost halfway through, I think. Nah, we got an hour and a half. We got an hour and a half left, so you guys are good. You're good. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the Friday giveaway. It's been a minute. It's been over a week, guys. This is our first Friday giveaway in a while, so let's get to it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, so I didn't even complete the last one. All right, so in just a second, you'll see how you can enter today's giveaway. If you want to be a part of it, you have to be in the main YouTube stream. Look at everybody already posting that. Come on. Yeah, where's crazy, bro? Where's crazy when we want them? Here's the chat for the people already posting the command. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? All right, let's start it, baby. Let's start it. All right, if you want to be a part of today's giveaway, type an exclamation 100 in the chat, and you get an entry. If you are a HODL gang, you get 5 entries, okay? All you have to do is join the HODL gang, get 5 entries. It's literally $1 to join it for 1 month. If you have YouTube Premium, you can join for free. If you want those 5 entries, you got to make sure that you join the HODL gang before you even enter, okay? So just letting you know. Dude, I love that we have it HODL bot now. That's so sick. Let's go. Crazy moves. All right. Let's get it. This is LuxAlgo, my friend. LuxAlgo, you can get 50% off today. Code YT50 at checkout, guys. Just go to the website, luxalgo.com, to get it. All right, let's go over to Ethereum. Let's go to Ethereum. We're going to talk about gold in a minute as well. Where's ETH? All right. So here we go. Ethereum, right? Ethereum's one of those that I've been watching for a minute here. I really want to see if let me bring this down a bit more. I really want to see if ETH can hold this area we're entering right now. So massive imbalance from the ETF approval, right? Massive pump, right? Pump city on that. The thing I'm watching right now is this fib retracement, right? Right now we are at the 50, in between 50 and 618. The reason I really like this too is we have this previous swing point right here, right? The previous swing point right there. So this previous swing high, right? Swing high or low, as you could say, or low or high, my bad. Right above that change character, which is really nice. When we enter this kind of 3,300 level, it also comes from a, is it daily or weekly? There's a weekly, I think. No, never mind. That is the daily because of these conflicting highs and lows here. So that area right there where the 618 is, I'm going to be watching that. If we get a bullish daily close off of that level, I might buy it going into the filings coming up later this summer. So I will be keeping a close eye on that. Yo, Dominic, welcome to the HODL gang, man. Let's go. HODL gang's in the chat for our boy Dominic, man. He just locked in 5 entries. 5 entries to today's giveaway so long as he didn't enter just yet. If not, guys, you literally get 5 entries every single Friday if you're part of the HODL gang. It's not just one time. It's not just one time. You get it every Friday when we do our $300 giveaways. So make sure you tune into the main YouTube stream and you enter. You do have to be subbed, though, if you're not a part of the HODL gang to be entered as well. So make sure you do join up there and sub. And we'll be back here live on Monday, guys, every single day, so long as my baby isn't here yet. So my baby will be here probably end of the month, and that's when the schedule will change a little bit. But eventually we will be back every single day, I promise. Okay, so for ETH, that's what we're watching right now in this pullback. Let's go to the 4-hour because, guys, I mean, come on. Come on, man. Like, we talk about this over and over and over on this stream. Why in the pith, right? Why in the pith? You heard me right. Why in the pith would you be shorting, or why in the pith would you be longing when ETH is in just the most basic, traditional downtrend on the planet? Look at this thing. This thing going up, setting lower high, right on the trend line, setting lower high again. Right on the trend line, setting lower high again. It keeps breaking structure to the downside. It keeps rejecting imbalances. I can't make this up. This is not me making this up. This is not me making this up. I'm going to turn off the order blocks. We'll talk about breakers in a second. I'm going to turn off the order blocks. All I have up is the fair value gaps on the price action concepts indicator, which today you can get 50% off by using the code YT50. There's only 25 codes. Check them out at LuxAlgo.com. But yeah, in this case, I use FEGs, right? Imbalance concepts, right? I mean, it's everyone. If you're into price action, you should be able to know how to draw them either way. But this just makes it easy. But there you go. You could also add a volatility threshold. So I want to know what's more significant. So I put a 0.5 threshold on that. Hit OK. Look at this. I mean, look at the fact that ETH, every single time it's created a structural move, change of character, and it's retested in this trend, an imbalance, it has fallen and broken the previous low, right? Same thing happened here. BOS right there. Boom. Comes down, breaks that previous low, continues lower, right? Nice little retrace, rejects that imbalance yet again, and then again breaks the previous low. So in this case, guys, this is a grade A downtrend. And you can't get better than that on the ETH 4-hour. Now, the other best part is, look at this low sitting right here, right? This is your little low. You're sitting there. I should just draw a normal line. Lovely little reject there and a closure back down in that imbalance. It filled all those sellers and then dropped back down, retesting the low, and then now breaking the low. Now, I will say the other cool thing about seeing where we're at here is, honestly, if I was to trade this thing, I would more than likely have been trading off this first retest of this imbalance here after that very big impulse. That was a huge low break there. So it breaks the low, very nice retest, having no problem reacting off of it. Now, the other thing we were discussing was, from this swing here to this swing, we talked about this on the euro as well. That was the euro. I was about to say, that doesn't look like a full 50%. Let's go to the daily here on ETH, and this is what I was saying for the reverse of it on the daily. We already talked about this earlier, but getting that full extension down to the 3,300. If we get that 3,300 extension here, or if for some reason we get ball back today and close green, I'll still be watching the 50%. And see if we want to rally off this level. But again, I am considering going into those S1 filings, like we said, right here, boom, right? So getting those S1 filings this summer, there is a potential that we could have a nice upside trade. Now, people will talk about, like, with the S1 filings for Bitcoin was, sell the news event. It's interesting because we're already getting a bit of a pullback here on Ethereum, right? We're getting a bit of a pullback already. So when those come through and they start trading, we'll maybe start getting that thing we've been seeing with Bitcoin where it's like these Monday bull, these massive bull Mondays with very high volume, and you get like 3-4% bounces on them. So we'll see over the weekend how Ethereum does around this 2,300 level and talk about it go on Monday. But it's quite interesting to see where it's at here after that impulse and the S1 filings coming up. It could be a great little play going back through those highs. We're about to go into Sol. Okay, promise. We're about to go to Sol. Don't worry. All right, so that's Ethereum, my friends. Let's actually head over to Solana. Then we're going to touch on gold, okay? Gold, man, with a lovely bounce back. Man, 2,300 was it. That was the level. We discussed on Wednesday how it's more likely going to test 2,300. It tested 2,300, and it was like, nah, I ain't going lower than that. So, beautiful little bounce off 2,300. All right, Solana. Now, guys, this is where it's, oh, man. This is where it's, like, weird. I've already talked about how I'm probably, 200,000 on Solana ETF approval. Now, that's the thing. Solana, fantastic network. I love the Solana network. I love what's actually being built on it. Like with Helium Mobile. I've been mining Helium forever. I just got into Helium Mobile as well. Now, Helium Mobile runs on the Solana network. Fantastic use case of the real world. It's not, a Fugazi like meme coins, which I love. I'm not hating on meme coins. I love meme coins, but it's getting a little bit too saturated now. It's a little nerve-wracking for the network because the amount of people, honestly, they're making a ton of money doing this, like just because they have fame. And there's a gray line there. I don't know what's gonna happen. That's why it's a little nerve-wracking. But with Solana, Y'all know me, I'm a huge Solana supporter besides that, and then also PayPal launching their recent stablecoin on Solana's network. It's fantastic. The fact that you can send whatever amount of money across the Solana network, and it literally takes seconds. It's like sending a Venmo or a Zelle to people, but it's crypto, is revolutionary. Like, if you've been around long enough and you've sent Bitcoin or Ethereum, oh my gosh, it is the worst thing ever. It takes forever to get it from a wallet to wallet to wallet. It's the worst. I hate how long it takes for Bitcoin. Now obviously ETH has updated a little bit, so it is a little bit faster now. But Solana's speed is why I think it's 100% at such a great network right now. But people are abusing that speed. Litecoin is super fast. Yeah, but that's Litecoin. I'm not even going to get into Litecoin. Litecoin's been around, obviously, as long as, I will say I like Litecoin over XRP, though. XRP's terrible. We'll get to that. But Solana, yes, Litecoin's just as good on the speed front, I will say that. Overall, though, I'm liking what has been recently launched on Solana and the overall idea of an ETF coming out soon. Potentially, right? But I just think, I don't know if an ETF will ever come if this whole meme coin bubble ends up making some type of pop. That's what I'm afraid of, and why I might take a leverage short on this to hedge my Solana position, because I'm pretty heavy into Solana. But luckily I have a decent average price. Like this price I'm not worried about right now. We're going to be going back to the 136.49 more than likely, and retest that weekly level again. Gaming. But what are you talking about? Sorry, let me get back into it. All crypto's down today. For people asking, crypto's down and the U.S. markets are up. It's wild. And gold's up as well. So Solana right now, it's pulling back. Altcoins have a bigger reaction than anything else. The best way to judge if something is being affected more than another one is seeing how they compare to other altcoins around the same market cap or just around the same volume. Like Solana here, see it's down 4.75%, and then you got Avalanche, right? You got Avalanche, which is not as big on the trading volume, right? And it's not as big on the market cap, but it's also down 4.8% as well. So it's yet again another, pretty highly traded altcoin that's down roughly the same amount, which is why it's one of those things where I'm not too, stressed out about seeing other altcoins roughly dropping about the same. And man, that 32 just couldn't hold. So we'll talk about Avalanche here in a second, because Avalanche is something that I'm probably actually going to pick up more because it broke 32. But we're going to go over suggestions here in just a second. You're waiting for 120 on Solana? Yeah, because we did, again, if you guys don't recall, if you were on stream, we talked about buys off of 121 on Solana, and they were the best entry that I think I've ever gotten in a, short-term run. Like, that was crazy. From going from 120 to about 180 was pretty nuts. But again, when we hit key levels, again, it hits 136. This time I'm not going to pick up as much as I did before, but I will pick up a little bit more. I always just put a little bit more cash into it, into the majors like Bitcoin. I'll be picking some up after around close today, if it closes right here at 65 again, because that's the key level that I've been watching on the weekly. So for Solana, though, that 136.50 is definitely a big watch right now. I will say that even this kind of sucks. It's broken its 618 retracement. It's crushed it after it bounced off to 50% from these two swing points. But, we're coming to a pretty key level here. So if you look right now on this frame here, I'm going to go to the 200. Oh, let's see where that volume's sitting on this. As you can see here, this high, the peak volume is down there at $100. So, if this thing for some reason comes back and actually breaks 120, man, I will happily buy Solana at $100. I'll tell you that. But at this point right now, I'm not really going to say it is. There's not really any reason to say that. We got plenty of key levels to keep an eye on first. we'll see how it goes into the weekend. Luckily, over the weekend, the volume is usually pretty slow nowadays, you know, because everybody's trading during the week now on crypto, especially these big market caps. But that's the tough part. It's like when you're selling like we are today over the weekend, does Solana continue to dump? Like, does it, or do any of the altcoins with high volume make higher volume moves over the weekend? That's kind of what we're going to be waiting to see. They've been very low recently, but it's mostly been just price holding, right? All these wick days here were like over the weekend right there. So it's like, you know, last weekend here's Sunday, here's Saturday and Sunday, right? They just cancel each other out. Then Monday just kind of chilled, and then into Tuesday it dropped, right? So yeah, it's interesting. We're at a pretty key level regardless. I mean, if you look at the weekly, it's not really much to worry about at the moment. That 136.49 is huge because remember, we're still in a nice bullish structure on the weekly time frame. Right here was that 137. For some reason, the 137 area is very, very like reactive. I don't know why. Previously had a higher low off of this once it first got on Coinbase, and then rejected here perfectly. And then continued off it. Look at the major reaction it had off of that level at 137. But then look recently, right? We made a big breaking move and then had a weekly closure right on top of it. Just pretty much sat on it, right? Made that continuation. So, you know, looking at a weekly standpoint, it's not really that bad. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that 137 right now. We're at 140. Obviously, 140 is, you know, psychological. Every $10 is going to be psychological, so you could see it bounce whenever. But if it were to probably retest 137, you'll probably see some type of reaction there. But going from there, you know, if it consolidates between 137 and 174, I'm not going to be worried about it. If the weekly does this, like, that's fine with me. That's perfect. As long as it doesn't break this structure. That's the only thing I'd be worried about. If it does break below this kind of BOS sitting here around 126, that 120 is pretty key. If you go to the daily, you can see the open close daily high there. If it closes Solana below a 120 on a daily, then we'll be targeting lower levels. But we're $20 away. We have a bit to get there. So we'll keep a close eye on it going into next week. We're here every week, so we'll keep talking about it. But Solana, man, that's the only thing I'm worried about is these celebrities. Every celebrity making a meme coin and more than likely making a ton of money. This is back on the NFT scams. Like, we're full cycle now. Remember, NFT scams, once all that happened, freaking Ethereum dropped pretty aggressively. So I would suggest, if you can, find a way to leverage yourself on the downside for Solana. If you're heavy, you'll leverage here, get a liquidation price somewhere in the 190s, right? You could maybe be safe and get a liquidation price somewhere around 176. It does depend on your average price on Solana. So what I will probably do is get a liquidation price somewhere around 190, 180, because then that way, if for some reason something happens with this whole celebrity craze on the meme coin side, I'm protected to the downside. Then I can flip that profit into more Solana down here once they get it resolved, right? So that's definitely worth it. Fam said Huddle Gang NFT. All right. Let's go ahead and get into now. Let's get into what's the Bitcoin prediction today. I'm going to keep a close eye on that. Guys, we already have, that's awesome, guys. We already have 250 entries on today's $300 giveaway. If you want to be a part of today's $300 giveaway, make sure you join the main YouTube channel. You'll see me as the thumbnail. It's on YouTube. It's a widescreen format. You'll see the bot in the chat. You can join. You can do, or gosh, I'm all over the place today. You can enter via that chat. Just type in !100. You get one entry if you're a sub. If you join the Huddle Gang, you get 5 entries. It's only $1. If you have YouTube Premium, you can also sign up for absolutely free. But very much appreciate it, my friends. Like always, thanks for tuning in. We're also doing a 50% off sale today for any of the LuxAlgo plans, monthly and yearly. all you have to do is use code YT50, okay? Use code YT50 at checkout at LuxAlgo.com if you liked, the indicators I use or how my analysis goes with the indicators. You also get 30 days risk-free as well, so make sure you check it out at LuxAlgo.com, code YT50, 50% off. All right, let's get to it. Let's go to gold. So if you recall, on gold, on Wednesday, I had it up earlier. The problem is my audio is so jacked up. On Wednesday, we talked about this was the ultimate fib retracement and breaker. It wasn't a breaker on this one. The ultimate fib retracement, right? So if you see here from this swing to this swing low, 50% on that retracement, right? And if you guys were in the chat, I took a trade on this and closed majority at 2,300 the minute I saw a 4-hour candle react to it. That's the biggest thing, guys. You have to watch those 4-hour candles. You got to watch the 2,300 level as well. So here you go. Your fib retracement, it rejects beautifully off here. What really made me happy about this one was that we had this imbalance sitting here as well that almost – did it get fully filled? It almost fully got filled. So we had that bearish imbalance there as well. It gets rejected with the FOMC. And then we go into kind of a nice little retrace back to 2,300. Now, 2,300, pretty key level. That was the first target we were looking for. Besides that, we were watching the daily open-close low that I really thought we could hit at 2,394. But we talked about it. If 2,300 hits and just the 4-hour just doesn't it continues to close at or above it, which had 2 in a row close above it, I would probably just exit entirely or just kind of wait to see how the rest plays out, because this thing is right near where we originally liked it. The other reason we liked that short back to 2,300 was that we had these lows to play with as well here. And once price kind of re-entered below these lows, high probability of that retesting. Very nice bounce back, though, off 2,300. 2,300, great target. So great job. If you're
Who's your daddy?
Let's go, baby. 2,300 was key. Going to the daily, though, again, we also are in consolidation on this, right? We're in pretty heavy consolidation on this. I want to go ahead and see where the volume is sitting at these levels here. We got 52 bars. Let's pull up 52 here. And we can see, boom. So this is it, right? This is the level we're watching, 33.4. Now, we discussed as well that the daily, we like that short because of this daily open close. Look at this massive daily open close level here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 days either open or close. Let's just mark this one off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days that either opened or closed at that level. Now, price breaks through that level on a massive rip to the downside on major news. Retraces in phase 4-hour was indicating a bear flag, right? Here's your bear flag that ended up breaking to the upside. We never got the downside break, but this was also news driven. But going back to the daily, watching to see if we continue to close underneath those open close lows there, you get that beautiful close right here. Large wick to the upside that's showing weakness on the buy side. They tried to take out that level, didn't happen. But then also you're entering a massive fair value gap as well, right? Massive imbalance there. To go and retest, guess what? High volume order block. So it was a good little 4-hour trade, no more, no less. But now we're bouncing back. So where on gold do we want? Now, first off, we want to hold up over this kind of massive open close level that we talked about already on the daily. If we can close and hold up over yesterday's high, which was 23.26 on gold here, then more than likely we could get a lower time frame bullish setup. So what I would want to see here is, now you can see here the oscillator dipped into bearish money flow, now back to bullish money flow with a higher low, right? This thing broke these lows here, almost flipped it into a bearish trend, but didn't happen. Now it's trying to reform a bullish trend with bullish divergence. So this right now, if it breaks this swing high, you actually probably have a decent target back to 23.86, 2375 area. I would go to the daily to make sure we don't conflict with anything pretty significant. I would say 2360 is probably a good first target on this. That's if on that 4 hour we can get a full closure, in my opinion, up over this 2341 level, and then we get a potential retest and then run, right? So there's still going to be issues here. There's still already issues. You had already a 4 hour close reject. You had a large wick on the previous 4 hour pump that we had that broke that swing high there. On this one, now we just need to break another swing high to indicate that this actually wants to reverse. I love the oscillator on the 4 hour here. But if this creates a breaker here, it's 18% too, which is a little bit lower. If that creates a breaker there, it goes hollow. Then we're going to be looking for, something similar like this, right? We would want to look for something like that. And honestly, I would just probably pull a fib off this. So we would want to see something where, if this makes a sweeping move where it's like this, right? Then we could see that perfect retrace back down to around 2330. Off 2330 could be pretty key here. We talked about this 2328 from that daily open close level. That would be probably ideal, is get a push through this high. If my drawing tool will work, push through this high here, make a retrace back into this breaker, and then if it holds that 2328 again like we saw on the daily, right off these levels here, then you'll probably get that move back to 2360. So we'll keep a close eye on that. It's very nice daily candle today. Let's just close where we're at. Close over 2300, I think or 2328, sorry. And I think we'll be really good today. So keep an eye on it. 2338 would probably be your best bet, but yeah, keep an eye on it on gold. Love the bounce back though. Love the reclaiming of those lows. So we are indicating that, this consolidation might come out for a play here soon. Let's look at the price action concepts. So I optimize this to 13. That's what we're going to be looking for here. You can see we're still trading within that Neo cloud. So guess what? We talked about it before. We decided that we have broken the bottom of the Neo cloud, did not step down. If we escape this Neo cloud, we might actually get a very big push back into 2427. So remember, with the signals and overlays, it's usually a little bit longer for confirmation. So a lot of people like earlier confirmation. And so for this, usually this is very trend based. So if we're consolidating, we just want to see how it reacts to that Neo cloud. If it's trading through it or not, it's consolidating, it's starting to trade through it again. So what I would want to see is it breaking back through 2360 and then making a setup above there, giving me some type of trend on gold for this thing to actually make any type of bigger move, right? I like to use signals and overlays for bigger moves, right? When you see it come out of consolidation, you start seeing the Neo trend with the signals, you usually can catch a very larger trend and have a very, very big profit instead of trying to catch little intraday trends. Now, there are ways that I use the signals and overlays as well for like smaller time frames, which we'll eventually get into someday with trading futures and stuff. But for now, the biggest thing is watching it break that swing point. And if it does, that would be ideal. I kind of want to look at the 1 hour here with the Neo. So the Neo cloud on this is also, guess what, being traded through, right? So I optimized that, by the way, off the dashboard of 11%. But notice how it's inside. When it's inside or trading through it, there's a no-go on that, on trading it. That means it's consolidating. People always ask me, how do you know when it's trading or consolidating? Well, there you go. You have, depending on your Neo cloud, how it's trading. It's very thin here. Price doesn't care about it. Very thin here. Price doesn't care about it. Notice here, price breaks this Neo cloud and then just rides right on the lows of it, right? So you'll see based on its reaction to it, because it's designed to follow a proper trend, right? So you'll notice a lot of Fibonacci levels line up perfectly with the Neo cloud on proper retracement. So it actually plays very nice when it's in a proper trend. So in this case right now, it needs to flip, right? And in order for this thing to flip right here, it has to break your swing high. Like we said on the 4 hour, it has to break it. So the 1 hour Neo will flip if it breaks that. And what did we say before? The 2382, this Neo cloud will step up to that level. And that's where we would want to see a retest above it above these highs and then get that continuation. So gold looks really good if it can break through that swing high. We just got to watch it. If not, we will just talk about the short side if it reclaims some of these lows. But overall, nice little bounce back on gold and got a lot of the market. A lot of the markets. I mean, we're going to go over to NASDAQ now. I mean, it's freaking nuts, dude. Look at this thing. Now, this is the NQ1. Let me optimize as we're chopping today. The 4-hour 14 optimal sensitivity right here. Make sure always, guys, you optimize to the sensitivity at the bottom of the screen. We also just posted a video on that on the LuxAlgo YouTube. So make sure you check that out as well. Hold on. Let me get this music up a bit. I want to be vibing. All right. Now, yeah, there. 14 sensitivity based on the dashboard. All right, so going with the daily, though. Look at this massive gap up. Unreal. Now, there's that theory, gaps always fill, right? And it's possible. Yes, more than likely that's going to get filled. I wouldn't put anything past it. When does it get filled? That's the question, right? So seeing this massive rally and massive gap up, pretty much for the NASDAQ, I would probably say watch it wick 20K. Watch it wick 20K and then fill this gap, right? That's usually what happens. It's nice when you see gaps because then you can start to see, hey, price actually might be extended now. Because it had that little bit of down run, you can even see on the oscillator there. Very extended. Had that little down run. Again, this is what I was talking about the Neo Cloud when you're in mega trends, right? If price extends through that Neo for a full retrace, right? This retrace was from this high 8%. That was the correction that we needed to get through these highs, by the way. But notice it barely tags that bottom of the Neo Cloud and then makes a breaking move with a signal outside the Neo Cloud. A lot of the times that just means that the bears that wanted to take it into a downtrend failed, and so now they have to cover, and it's going to make a bigger run to that upside. That's a generalized idea around bears covering or whatever, but it's more so just a trend continuation. It had a proper correction through a Neo. It's just giving you a visual aspect of what that proper correction was as it extended on the other side. Failed to flip the Neo Cloud. So the minute it recovered, it came out above that Neo yet again with a signal. It's usually that nice trend continuation to make this breaking move. So very nice push there. Also, I don't even think I was on the right sensitivity. I wasn't, but there you go. 12 there, making that breaking move and going through it as well. Nice retest there with another trend continuation. So overall, Neo Cloud was pointing in a nice mega trend. So we're going to see if this thing now can tag 20, then fill that downside gap. Let's look at the price action. Price action, a lot of imbalances here. This wick day was crazy, dude. This day where it came down, wicked those lows, and closed back up near that daily high was nuts. That's what you want to see, especially it respecting these previous highs, right? This high here, dead center of that doji that formed there for the most part. Dojis usually want to be center of the candle, but we'll give it props. I almost turned into a hammer, but this thing closing above those highs, that's crazy. That pretty much lined it up for this breaking move. So NASDAQ again, watch for that gap fill maybe next week. I don't know. We'll see. This thing just doesn't want to stop. It just doesn't want to stop. Let's go to the ES. Not much different, right? It had a gap up. See if it wants to fill down to 5454 or something. But man, this thing's nuts. This is just freaking nuts. All right, let's go to the 4 hour, man. All right. We're going to go into, not gold, sorry. I want to go to the euro. Oh. Because the euro was, oh, gosh, freaking missed it, dude. I was afraid I was going to miss that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't. How did I miss that yesterday? I was too busy shorting gold, dude. Oh my gosh. How did I miss that? That's depressing. Nah, it's fine. Seriously though, dude. Y'all, if you spam, by the way, I'm not going to check the symbol you want to look at. Sorry, let me look at something. Sorry, I need to post this again. Do I have this copied? We need a rave break in a second. Yeah, who did short gold? We talked about this on Wednesday. Or, sorry, the euro. So this is something new I've been recognizing. This is something very new I've been recognizing since we flipped on the breaker blocks, right? There's so many things that, man, there's so many things that we discover every day with our indicators. It's awesome. For me, what I've noticed is these very aggressive shifts in character. This freaking fly, dude, I got him. How did I kill that fly? Get out of here, dude. What are you doing? All right, real quick. Errors in the chat for me for missing the short on the euro. But yeah, here we go. So first off, we talked about this on Wednesday and earlier this week. The biggest thing is watching. First off, I'm going to take off the fair value gaps really quickly. But is when these fair value gaps line up with breaker blocks, right? So this is a breaker block here. You had a very aggressive shift in structure. Sorry, change character. That's why I got it mixed up. But a very aggressive closure below that low, right? So now there's a few things that came to a factor here that lined up perfectly for a short off the 108 area. I mean, this thing did wick a pretty crazy high, 108.5. But breaker there on top, and we've noticed this before, on top of that fair value gap as well, right? Here's that massive imbalance. So this thing was freaking ripping to the downside. This thing was taking off. So it literally generated a massive imbalance there. Immediately retraced it on FOMC and then just plummeted from it. Now, the crazy part is, though, we talked about, first off, watching to see how this closed. I don't know how I missed it. I'm pissed. Probably because of FOMC and yesterday I had that baby appointment, so I wasn't really looking at the charts. But massive reaction off the 108 we talked about. But what was the craziest part was the 4 hour, right? Because this is what pretty much locked in everything, right? Seeing, first off, another 4 hour imbalance, right, on there. Was that, let me double check here. I don't think that was a breaker. I don't think it was a breaker here. I just want to double check though. Oh. Yo. Bro, how? Like, what am I doing, dude? Like, this was it. This was it, dude. This was so it. So it was a breaker as well. Look, you got a 4 hour breaker overlap. 4 hour imbalance and breaker overlap. You have a daily breaker and FEG imbalance overlap and a 4 hour. But watch this. This is what's just like, I think it should be on the euro. I think it's right. This is what's even crazier. Was it this one? Or was it the other swing? I think it was this one. No, it's from this high. It was this, yeah, it's that high, sorry. From its high, from the high swing down to its low, it had the beautiful 618 reaction as well. It's like that candle there, like trading 108. Does it wick through the high? No, it didn't. So like after getting this full closure on the daily, dude. After getting this full closure on the daily, just stops on highs, bro. Targeting lows there. It's 174. That's, you know me, on first target's always the open close lows down there. That's literally going to be, half position taken out. The rest are runners or next order blocks. So this thing just, wow. No words. That was insane. That, that overlap, the freaking breaker. Damn, that sucks. That the breaker and the order block, or breaker and the FEG overlap is just nuts. That's nuts. All right, hold on 1 second. I gotta reset. It's a little crazy. That was a That was, yeah. No words, man. No words. All right, so now on the euro, where do we head? So let's get out of that. Gosh, dude, I can't believe that. Beautiful reject. Beautiful. Now, where do we head next? I'd be targeting this swing low down here, 106.1, 106.2. 106.2 is the target. First off, though, you know, open close lows on dailies are always clean. So, this could have been a TP and this could have been a TP. So, like, extended TP. All right. Oh, it almost hit it. It didn't fully hit it. It almost did. Dang. Yeah, so usually those would be a TP point, especially on a higher time frame, like a daily. So 106.6 and then 106.185 would be, I just round up each time. Actually 106.7. Did this hit 106.7? Actually, whoa, it hit 106.6. It did. 106.67. So you could have maybe rounded up on that one, but you know, if we were to play the actual open close low there, it got really close. But it is still, you know, continuing in that trend. So from here, man, like the euro, this is in a bearish trend. There's no reason to look any other direction, right? So I would see this thing, it already retested the 106.7. I would go right for 106.2 right now on the euro, because I don't think it's gonna. This thing moves in such small trends. Like, look at the movements here of these trends. It's like went, like went. Like sometimes I'll have a little bit bigger trend, but I'll have usually a big pullback. There's a bigger trend. That's the nice part about the euro and gold. Usually, is they move in these nice short-term trends that you can scalp on and stuff. Hey, good luck with that one, RK. It's literally not even calculated properly. Just letting you know. Hold on one second, guys. All right, let's keep going. EK Sakura also starts. Yeah, in the Euro Cup or something going on. You're long 65098. Wait a second. Guys. Pepe's king. Pepe is the man. What did we talk about, though, dude? The freaking Pepe's the man. We're going to hit it today. It's happening. It's happening. Dude, nice freaking grab, though, if you got that. What was the low? It's 05. Pepe is God's gift. Dude, Pepe's honestly, dude, if he, like... Look at his trade so far, dude. Look at Pepe's trade so far. For those of you that don't know who Pepe is, this is him right here. He picks more or less at the beginning of the stream. He picked more today. The man has had one big loss, massive winner on Wednesday, and so far, back in the green today. Guy's a legend. We'll see how this goes. If he actually prints by the end of this year, we might create a Pepe pod at this rate. To be trading himself. Trade by himself. Grabbed on the 1 hour order block. Nice, Robin. Great. 65,500 is such a good level. Pepe, I mean, think of the odds. Pepe's going up against, like, randomness, right? It's just randomness. All right. So it's like if whenever you're just randomly entering the market, it's gambling. So, like, having a randomizer like this to randomly enter the market, man, Pepe might be just having that perfect randomized offset. Have Pepe make your trades. All right, chill, bro. Maybe eventually. Maybe do something eventually, right? Bitcoin, guys, though, that 65,500 is the level we're really watching. We want to see it bounce. All right. I think that was it for all the majors, man. We went deep into some of these today. Y'all want a quick... I think we need a quick rave break. One sec. Quick rave break. What song should we do? I need you guys to send me songs to play on stream in the Discord chat. If you guys haven't already, make sure you join up the Discord, by the way. It's absolutely free. It's just discord.gg/lux. Type an exclamation Discord in the chat. And join the YouTube live thread under Hangout, but we're also just chilling in there either way. Where is the what's it called? Copyright songs. I have to find all my old remixes here. I haven't been on this in so long. I should have a bunch up. These guys are pretty good. Wait a second. We did this one yesterday. This is a good one. Quick rave break. Let's go. Quick rave break. All right, man. Hold on. All right, pump it up, Bitcoin. Let's get it, baby. Pepe in the chat. Pump it up, Bitcoin. Let's get it. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. Bitcoin. Let's get it, baby. We're in the green. Green. We gotta get the green. We got the green can. Hold on. Quick rave break. Where you at? Where you at? Give me the green. We're in the green, baby. Let's get it, yeah! It's pump time, baby. It is pump time. It is pump time. Give me the pump, daddy. Give me the pump, daddy.
Who's your daddy?
Let's go, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. You better bounce off this weekly level. I swear to God, we're going to have a serious problem if you don't bounce off this weekly level. You better bounce off this weekly level right now. Who's this weird guy with a laser in his studio? All right, Bitcoin, come on, brother. Keep going. You keep going. Hope the alarm goes off again. Yo, chill. Chill, broski. Chill. Oh, my light. Dude, this light doesn't like to function properly. You get in there. All right, rave break over. All right, rave break over. Let's get back to it. All right, guys, if you want to go over anything specific today, let me know. Throw it in the chat. Let's go it. Let's do it. Let's go over it. It's time to go over what you want. Do it on speakers. Near. Dame with the near. Dame always wants that near. All right, laser off. Exclamation laser off. All right, guys, real quick before we dive into this, remember, we're doing a $300 giveaway right now on the main YouTube stream. If you want to be a part of it, type an exclamation 100 in the chat. If you don't see people making entries in your chat, you're in the wrong stream. Go to the right stream. But in this case, if you do want to get 5 entries instead of 1 entry, you got to make sure you join the HODL gang. You'll see people with the green names. Just hit the join button at the bottom of this live stream, or just go to the main YouTube channel homepage. There should be, our community members. You can hit join there. You get 5 entries every Friday to the $300 giveaway. We'll be doing that at the end of today's stream. We'll be picking our winners. Besides that, though, we also are doing a 50% off sale today on this live. The sale ends at the end of this live. I don't know how many codes we have left. We only had 25 codes. The code is YT50. We're going to be trying out this breaker imbalance play. I can't, it might be nuts. We're going to see how this goes, but if you want to try that out with us, yeah, consider signing up, try it out. You get 30 days risk-free. You get 50% off a yearly or a monthly plan. So I know some of you have been waiting for that on here, but make sure you actually go in and see if you want to try it out. 30 days risk-free. Let's get back to it. We're going to start with near for our boy Dame and get going. Let's get it. Oh, near. Oh, near. Oh, dear. Right? All right, so daily time frame here. Dame, honestly, 521. I'd be looking for 521 right now. it probably is going to at least go retest a pretty key level. So 521 looks like that's the level to be. Yo, this is it. This is the strat.
Who's
guys.
your daddy?
This is the freaking strat, dude. I don't know if we'll do anything else. I mean, I love the oscillator strat, works great, but it takes forever to play out. It takes forever to set up and confirm. But holy hell, what is this? Why did we see this before? Look at near on the weekly, dude. Yet again, breaker block, imbalance. That's what we target. That's what we buy. That's our buy. It retests the imbalance. If we want to be even, if we want to be snazzy with it, we could pull a fib from its recent swing as well. Take buys off 50%, take buys off 618. But holy crap, dude. Like, that's it. That's the play. It's got to have enough juice to print an imbalance. And then it has to have a breaker overlap with it. You buy anywhere within, or sell, depending on if you're longing or shorting, anywhere within this little tiny overlap. And my goodness, imagine buying at the high of that. Imagine buying at the high of that. Crazy moves. That was 2-1 if you were had your stop way down there, but in this case, man, major moves. How to make more entry? What do you mean? Targeting 5 again on near, yeah, $5, man, is the place to be at. I mean, here you go. Here's your weekly though. You got your dead center weekly level here, 550. Or 558. I would just round down to 550. Does price this week on near close over 550? You have a little bit of room here, 572 or so. We still got a few more days, right? We got 2 days and 5 hours. Does it close around 550 or above 550? That would be kind of what I would watch. Otherwise, yeah, 520 is probably that next target. If it wicks that tomorrow and then the weekly closes over 550, I think that's a pretty prime spot. So I'd be watching that. If that doesn't hold, then you got $5 in line. After that, I would go for the low 4s. I'd retest this whole entire low now after that if it doesn't hold. 585. Or no, sorry. 427. Norman, that's a real popular book, man. It's a good book to get started if you like reading books. It's a real popular book. Recently I've been wanting to read this one, actually. Y'all know me, I'll rarely read things unless it's actually worth it. But this one looks really nice. I haven't read it yet. It's The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, I think his name is. That one looks really solid. I definitely want to read that one too. Psychology is everything, guys. It's all a mindset. It's all mindset. You gotta you can't let your mind ruin whatever trade you're in. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Because how you're thinking about your positioning or how you're thinking about entering. I mean, it all comes down to your risk factor and how you understand yourself. I'm a very risky person, so I need something like that. Yo, Crypto Data, I appreciate it, brother. Thoughts on Ton? We could potentially look at that here in a minute. Fam, okay? I appreciate you. Let me know. I will read it. GME Cat, what is your idea, bro? Yo, get this guy out of the chat. The guy said GME Cat, bro. What is that, guys? What is that coin? That's a new coin on Binance? No, I'm not looking at it. Meme coin, man. Not USDT. What do you mean? LDO? Let's go over LDO for our boy Gaming. Guys, you're a HODL Game member. You also get priority on picks, too. Y'all, give me one quick sec. I gotta check something. Alright. Doge, please. Lolita, come on. You want Doge? Really? You really want Doge? Alright, we could do Doge for you. All right, let's go back to LDO. Guys, give me 1 second, okay? I gotta do something really quick. Sorry, we'll get into it. Sorry, 1 sec. Got to respawn to something. But we're gonna go over LDO here in just a second, guys. All right. All right, so LDO here, guys. LDO, right? So right now we got 220 that I'm gonna be watching. So this thing went up, took out these highs on LDO, and then broke back under 220, which is that lower high, right? So on the weekly, let's take a quick look. Hold on, I need to get to a different one. No. Bitstamp have more data. Here we go. Gemini. Gemini has the most data. I was supposed to say, which one has been on the longest? All right. Sorry. Okay, yeah, we're good. Making sure it's the same thing. All right, so yeah. So here you go. So LDO, man, you know, at this rate now, look at this thing react here pretty aggressively. 50% retracement rejection again on this downtrend, and also lined up beautifully with that change of character and these two previous highs. I think your odds right now of this going back to retest around like in the 150s are way greater. You know, it already retested 176. Does it come down even lower? That's the big question. But your odds right now to the downside are greater than the upside. On the daily here, yeah. I mean, I would say at least 160 you'd probably see first. For this, we talked about that potential setup that might occur, but remember, we had a, if I do it on Binance, yeah. On Binance, remember, we had a bearish candle on a bullish turning point. I'm not a fan of that. I want to see aggressive moves. That's why, remember what we said, if you entered, like, make sure you take off profits at that open close high, like 256 or something, which it hit and then completely closed down and then dumped. So I would say 160 is probably that low's target to look for here. Lolita wanted Doge, man. I haven't even looked at Doge in a while. Doge 13, you guys. All right, so I will say, y'all know me, that the only meme coin that I would actually like trade, not invest, but trade would be Doge. The rest are not even worth trading, in my opinion. Might as well trade leverage if you're going to trade meme coins. There's just too many being generated now. Now, if this thing closes under this low here, the low is 13.579. Watch for a retest like 10.7 or something. It does look like it could come back down to like 10 cents here. But yeah, this is that low there. Man, I wish it would have held there. That would have been nice. Watch to see if it can bounce off of that or not. If it can't, it's not a huge deal. We'll be watching this structural move back down here. Like I said, off of 10 cents could be a good downside target. From this swing here, yeah, this is kind of your last resort. I mean, you could even pull from these lows. Yeah, probably pull from that low. And we got the 618 at 12. So there are, you know, this low's still here, right? This weekly low is still there at 12. So If it goes back fully retest 12, that's a possibility. But I honestly, at this rate, probably see it breaking to 10. Like, it really looks like it wants to break to 10, to be honest. Think of how many near did you just buy? Come on, man. What? Off the 561. Oh, at this rate, I want to see what this weekly close is at. I want to see what the weekly close is at. Because I think we could get a lower price, to be honest. But, dude, I can't. Like, that overlap there is just nuts. That's genius, man. That is genius. Literally genius. So we'll see where that goes. We'll see where it goes on near, though. ONDO. Bitcoin 436. Yeah, it's still barely on the green. ONDO on the daily. Let's look at it, man. What a weird day. Holy cow, dude. What the hell happened? 1 hour. Yeah, this thing wicked up like a maniac this morning, earlier today, and then just dumpied right back down. Dude, this is nuts. So 116 there. That's what I'd be watching. This thing looks like it's gonna probably break down though. What do we see here, guys? We talked about a potential inverse head and shoulders, or sorry, a head and shoulders. My bad. We're so used to looking at inverse. That it is a possibility that we could actually say this is right. Yo, N Pro, we went over ETH earlier, man. We went over ETH earlier. If you wanna, if you go to the YouTube stream, you go back and look at it. We did a full analysis on ETH for probably like 30 minutes. It felt like, but yeah, I mean, this could be right. If this ONDO closes below this low here of 1 point, let's just say 1.7. If it closes under that today, I mean, there are chances it could bounce 1.6, but I would honestly see if it wants to break this swing off where this order block is, break the bottom of that order block, and then sell back into these highs. That would honestly be a pretty clean move, to be honest. If it sold into those highs, I mean, here you go. This, yeah, your 618 lines up perfectly with these highs here. So that could be a really clean retracement. Like even going from on the weekly time frame, right? So here's your weekly proper structure shift. Wow, holy cow. That's what I want there. ONDO, look at this. Look at how the 50% retracement is on the exact weekly high in March. That's it, man. That's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get. You have the change of character there, and why we always say, hey, when those change characters come into play, draw a box off that change character high there to the open close low and make that your structural point you want to see a retracement to. But the fact that that also lines up literally on the exact price, and it's right above $1, which is good too, of that high is huge. So that's what I would be looking at right now. Look for a full retrace back to 105, and then I'd take it off there. I'm a LuxAlgo premium subscriber, but Huddle Game members without LuxAlgo subscription get priority on picks. Jockey, I mean, didn't we just go over one of yours? I feel like we did. Throw it in. I got you. You've been here a while anyway. No retrace to 0.76, I'm telling you. It was 0.50, though. Come on, man. Somebody gift him a sub. Gift Jockey a sub. It's only $1. Hook Jockey up. I've looked at Tesla in a hot minute. Remember, guys, we talked about Tesla off the 160s, remember? I still got my longs off those 160s for the long term. I think it was a great buy area there. This was another thing with, like, this is why I love stocks so much, because, like, with Apple, too, it's like, You could my 2-year-old would have known to buy off 166 on Apple. It's just like no reason not to buy there. GME 29, yeah, it's still down today. I like that there's not much gapping going on though, which is good. So for GME, honestly, this is the good sign it's holding where it's at. I mean, gosh, man holds 9 million shares. That's just nuts, dude. Imagine holding 9 million shares or something. Man wants AR. AR right now, dude, this is a good spot. This is a good spot right now to see what it wants to do. It's gonna tell you here soon. Been in a hell of a downtrend. Hell of a downtrend for a while. Let's look at the money flow profile. Setups I analyze gets TP twice. Setups I trade gets stop. Yeah, it's different, man. It's all about emotion. All right, 28. Yeah, I mean, this is all over the place. That money flow profile didn't help at all. Ooh, signals and overlays are super clean on this one. Let me optimize. You are in a trend right now. So this is actually, so watch this here. So this low on AR here, I'd be watching first off this low here. Watch if that low happens, all right? Your NeoCloud lines up perfectly with the fib retracement. So that's why the NeoCloud's so clean on proper trends. So this thing makes a full extension down here. Watch for a very clean retest on that slope. Dude, Bitcoin predictions say be real close. Yeah, also look how the money flow was bullish and flipped to bearish now. Great turning points here, spaced out, very clean. Man, yeah, if this thing makes a full retrace, gives you a nice bearish turning point. Yeah, this thing's probably going to continue through 24 if it continues that trend. You might just see it retrace here before it retests the low. That'd be ideal if it bounces here and then goes and sets up before it retests that low. That'd be ideal. That'd be ideal. Because it's inside that 35% order block as well. Why don't you have 5 entries? Because you're not a Hollow Gang member, man. If you're a Hollow Gang member, you get 5 entries. If you're just a normal subscriber, you get 1. But you do have to be subbed to the YouTube channel to even get picked. So make sure you get subbed. INJ. Oh my Lanta. Wow, look at that breaker. 30% breaker block, just beautiful reject. That was money. Go back to the daily. Yeah, optimize to 16. Asset in the dashboard. All right, so we are at a bullish signal. It did break that swing high, which is good. This is what I was saying though, guys. This could be a failed breakout. So look at this here. I'm going to just take off the candle colorings and the signals. Talk about the Neo. So notice how this thing tagged the Neo cloud, right? Failed to break above it or even close above it. And now today it might close back below it. These odds right now of it coming back to retest these lows are pretty high. This pretty much is indicating a nice sweep there. You got consolidation, swept the highs, and then now it's reclaiming these lows. And then it might full on go retest the other lows. So that's a possibility. That's a big possibility right now. This thing beautifully rejected these lows here. Wow. Off 32. That's insane. But the fact that it wicked above that Neo and coming back down at an aggressive state right now, I would go to see if it wants to retest like 22 or 24 first. 24 exactly, then around 22. Dang. XRP. Let's look at it real quick. Let's look at XRP real quick. Our favorite coin out there. Let's look at it. Hold on. Let me look at it on. Let's look at XRP, our favorite coin out there. Psych. This is the worst point on the planet. Yeah, we're not looking at that one. We looked at it. Great job. Nice glimpse at XRP there. Don't tell me. Avalanche, if this was a breaker, I'm never trading anything else ever again. If this was a breaker. Okay. I appreciate it. It wasn't a breaker. And it shouldn't be a breaker anyway. It didn't come off a swing. Okay, so. XRP is amazing. Dude, XRP is the freaking worst, dude. Yo, Wang, bro, we looked at gold like 6 times. Also, your name is Wang. Don't fall for the bear trap, dude. Kidding me, I'm the biggest bull on the planet. All right. Also, make sure you're in spot. Just, guys, come on. Don't trade leverage right now, please. Don't get liquidated. Fear is stronger. Fear is always the stronger emotion. All right, right now, open, close, high, mixed squeezy off 28 buckaroonies inside an imbalance as well, and a retest that. I promise you, if we hit 28.20, I will probably pick some up. Just saying. I like Avalanche. Avalanche is one of those I do want to hold. And I do have some. I will pick some up off of 28.20. I might just round down to 28. The low of this here was 27.21. So, yeah, 28 might be the round down. You know, just open, close, weekly high there. Imbalance here. There's a wick low there. It's like, you never know. Could bounce directly off 28. Right now, it's showing like it wants to go lower. But, again, it's a key level. I don't care. I don't care if it goes down to $20. I'll buy some down there. But if it's going to hit a key level on the downside at a discount for the long term, I will buy some. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to sit here and twiddle my thumbs and be like, oh, you could go lower. I could buy it lower. It's like, no. It's a key level. It doesn't matter. This thing has to go to 0 for me to lose my money. You feel me? All right, exactly. All right. 28.21. I'm going to probably pick some up. Okay. Now, let's go to the daily. This is the daily. This could, you know, if it were to sweep these lows, make a running play. Yo, wait a sec. Yo, rave break. No, just kidding. This nice little small daily trend breaking out of this tight range it was in. I will say. Yeah, I'll come. Like I'm gonna start seeing these things everywhere now. If this is right, if this is what I'm seeing here. Nah, there's too many order blocks. I've been wanting to print a breaker. Beep 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 beep. All right, so this is impressive. It swept the highs, right? Failed change character. Like we said before, guys. This is look at this. By the way. Let me show you something with these chotches. Look at, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great impulse candle there. It's like, yeah, that is a great impulse candle, but it literally barely broke over. It's like, great, you did a great job. You barely broke over that high. I don't like, Daddy don't like you. All right, Daddy don't like you when we barely make a change character. We need an aggressive change character now. Look at the difference here. Look at the euro, right? Look at the euro on the daily. This is daddy mode, right? So this is real daddy mode. I'm gonna take off the order blocks for a second. Now, when you actually shift or make an aggressive impulse through a low and there's nothing but girth on the other side, just thickness, right? There's not a little wimpy little break like on this guy. Didn't wimpy break that low. This thing crushed that low on the daily. Watch then for your setup for a potential shift short or whatever. We're in a nice long uptrend there. And then beautiful rejection and drop right off that imbalance. So it's like, that's it. I mean, that's the difference on how you want your chotches to work. Same here. Look, it's like, oh yeah, it was high volume, great, nice thick candle there. It's like, me, it barely broke the high. It's like, okay, cool. It's like failed break of structure, right? Boom. See ya. It's like, no. It's like, that's what you want, right? That's what you want right there. That is what you want. You don't want a mini break, you want a big break. when you can see Fed again at 220 levels. Oh, Bucko, 220, man. I mean, come on. Like, are you not excited already that this thing is literally still at $1.45? Like, holy crap, dude. What a move. Fed is it. Fed is the ish here. You got a lot of highs sitting here. $1 is the price to watch. Yet again, guys, look at this. This is a nice little wham. And then look at this one right here. Wham! Through that. Change character. Now we're back down the weekly as well. So, you know, that's nice girth on the other side of that change character there. That's probably the wrong word to use. Nice thickness there, yeah. All right, let's keep going. There you go. Oh, my gosh. Look at this, dude. This is what this is how you identify failed chotches versus good chotches. Like, unreal. It's like, oh, I did it. Not just kidding. And then it's like here, it's like, oh yeah, let me crush that level. You feel me? It's just like through that level, it just goes right through it. You see, that's a bang right there. And then makes a continuation. Now, I love that for the sell side. Upside as well. Looks really good. Even here on the daily. Wham! Crushed it. Next day, huge drop. I mean, you had a freaking... Oh my gosh! This is 25%. Holy cow. These charts make me sad. Dude, they should make you happy. You get anything you want at a discount, bro. The long-term investor, this is like a cakewalk. Okay. So FET from its impulse move here crushed the 618. I would like the weekly to close over that, but not probably going to happen. Now I would just watch highs here. $1, I wouldn't even watch highs. $1 will go for, this might go to $1. You could sit around and say like, oh, it's gonna bounce off this low or something. It's just no. I think, you know, $1, 120 maybe has a little break. We'll see. Okay, well, I'll give you 120. 120 first. Let's see that first. $1 is gonna be psychological. You'll probably see a lot of action off $1. What's the time? We got 9 minutes left. How's Bitcoin prediction? Yo, this could be close. Y'all's Bitcoin prediction? What was it? Y'all's Bitcoin prediction was 65355. So y'all are, we're about the same here, so we're good. 65355. If you were more or less right now, more is winning barely. By the way, guys, almost coming to the end of the stream today. We were doing the 50% off sale by using the code YT50. That's YT50 at LuxAlgo.com. Any of the indicators you saw today, if you want the fair value gaps, the breaker blocks, the order blocks, the signals and overlays, the oscillator matrix, any of those you've seen, you want to try out, you get risk-free for 30 days, but you also get 50% off. I would suggest, honestly, if you've been wanting to really get into it, whoa! Dang! Okay, nice 5-minute puppy there. What happened there? Holy 1 minute candle. Nice puppy there, baby. Let's go. Does that deserve a rave? Dude, what's happening? Yo, let's get it. Yeah. Key levels, baby. Key weekly levels. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Pepe. All right. Where was I? 50% off. YT50, LuxAlgo.com. Only 25 codes. I don't know how many have been used. They might have all been used by now. But holy crap, the Crypto Kid said you're welcome. Crypto Kid was the whale, dude. That man was the whale. 100%. He was the king. Let's go. Bitcoin is... Oh, I thought he was saying rugging, Robin. I thought you said rugging. Dude, that's nuts. Let's go. Bitcoin more. Let's get it. We got 7 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Yeah. So this is how the repaint indicator guy looks like. Haha. Bro, I don't think you understand what repainting is. But go back, study up what repainting is, and then come back to me, Jay. All right? I appreciate it. Also, we there's about 30 of us, so Not just me, pal. But I appreciate your comment. All right, let's keep going. Jacob, what a nice 1 second trade loss. Oh, man. Guys, 6 minutes left. We're doing our $300 giveaway, so make sure you tune in. Make sure you get in those entries, okay? If you want to be a part of that giveaway today, you have to be a part of the main YouTube stream. We have almost 500 entries. And we'll be picking those winners here in literally just a few minutes. So type in exclamation 100 in the main YouTube chat if you haven't already, and get it in. BK linked it. BK linked it. Go link it in the other stream. Go link it in the other stream. Does it read? We have a whole article on it. Go link it in the other stream. In the other YouTube stream. It's good. Come on, Bitcoin, give it to me. Give it to me. I think we do need to finish up here. Hold on. All right, so first off, we need green smoke one more time for Bitcoin already being hella in the green. Let's go. Okay. Now we need laser mode because we're about to do the giveaway here. What am I trading? This is Bitcoin. My favorite to trade is probably the NASDAQ, to be honest. I mean, I mostly just invest in Bitcoin and crypto. Can we finally do 88? Why do you want to do 88 so bad? You're just playing with me, dude. There's no way you want to do 88. Look at this volume. I'm going to kill myself. This is horrible. Why am I looking at this? This is the worst. This is literally the worst. I told you for days. The fact once this weekly got broken here, once that weekly open close low got broken there, this thing was gonna dumpy. This thing was literally gonna dump more than likely now below 40s. This is the worst. Wait, this is a good song to rave to anyway. Rave break while we wait on Bitcoin to close out, baby. Come on. Come on, Bitcoin. You better hit the more today, baby. You just had a 1 minute pump. Let's go. Whales in the house. Let me get whales in the chat, baby. Auto gang, let's go. More, baby. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, baby. We're going to freaking... More's going to hit today. It's got to. More's got to hit today. Pepe's just on it. Pepe is literally just on it. He is. He's literally on it. He's always on it. I'm not going to lie. Pepe's always on it. This guy's a freaking legend. Pepe this week alone, man's up $1,700. Pepe, you are the best, dude. I freaking love you. It's for you, buddy. I'll put you up here for a second. Oh, you guys can't see that on the main stream. Guy's a legend, dude. He's freaking a legend. Pepe's the man. Pepe is the man. T-minus 2 minutes until Bitcoin predictions are done, and we do the giveaway, baby. Get ready. It's almost giveaway time. Great break. Yeah, there you go.
Who's your daddy?
Honestly, follow Pepe, you're going to win, man. I'm just saying, Pepe is the king of all traders, dude. He's the trade king, bro. Yo, pump it. Yo, hold on. We need a pump song. We're going to be copyright out the wad, but I need pump. Pump. You think they make a Pump It Up remix? This one looks good. Pump it up. Hold on, let's try this. Let's see if is this a good one?
It's not so long ago.
This is not it. No, this is not up. Oh, this is a remix. This sounds horrible. And this one? TikTok version?
This is horrible. What is this? This is the worst. I'm not doing that. We're gonna go back to what we were.
See, remix of the Discord over the weekend, dude. All right, what are we at now?
That was the worst thing I've ever put on. I could put on the original one. Nice try. The problem is SoundCloud can be good or bad, dude. They like, I just type it, pump it up, remix. And it could be good or bad. All right, guys, 30 seconds on the Bitcoin predictions. Right now, it's sitting well in the more. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. Let's just go. It's time. 20 seconds. And then we're going to be doing our giveaway. So make sure you enter the giveaway now, or it will not count. Your entry won't count, so make sure you enter it now. Oh, baby. Let's freaking go, Pepe, dude. You are the man. Seriously, you're the man. And that's it, baby. Let's go. More is the winner, baby. Let's go. Yeah! Great job. If you put more today, guys, you get 100 points added to your profile. You're the man. Let's get it. Who put more? Let's see who put less and who put more. Let's see who put more and who put less. Great job. Here's all of our giveaways. We'll be doing that here in just a second. Give me 1 second. Moors. Yo, we got James with the more, Dame with the more. Let's go, Dame. We got Brad with the more. We got Crypto Naughty with the more, Adam with the more, Mohammed with the less. Come on, man. What are you doing, brother? We got C. Goddle with the more. Great job, man. Last with the more. Gaming with the more. Lolita with the more. Doberman guy with the more. Great job. P.O. Trek with the more. Banana guy with the more. Great name. Errors for you, though. Eli with the more, David with the less. Come on, David, what are you doing? David with the less. Vishnu with the more, Jen Khan with the more. Who's that guy? That's me, baby. Damn, this guy. Look, we got two guys missing. One making, one missing with the less. Come on, man. Doran with the more. Doran Moore with the more. ABD with the more. Toki with the less. Come on, brother. Dennis with the more. Great job. Alex with the more. Demonic with the more. Mike with the play with the more. Francis with the more. P.O. with the more. Van Varoon with the more. Great job, guys. Let's go. Frank with the more. Jonah with the less. Come on, Jonah. Helium with the more. Dora with the more. There's about 70 of these. Guys, I'm not going to go through them all. We can get to the giveaway. Great job. If you said more today, you get 100 points added to your profile. And if you're a top 10 viewer, aka you got the top 10 points at the end of, or by Monday, you do get a 1 in 10 chance of also winning $100. So, that being said, are we ready? Are we ready for the giveaway? Are we ready for the $300 giveaway, guys? If you haven't entered yet, make sure you do right now. And we're going to get to it. As soon as this song is over, I'm going to end it. It's literally ending right now. So, as soon as this song is over, I'm ending it. Okay. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Closing entries. All right, guys. Let's do our $300 giveaway. Are we ready? I think you know what we're ready for. First off, we got to play the song. We got to play the song. The song we've always done. The song we always will do. And I'm going to get my other light back on. I got to get a better system here. All right. We're good. Here we go. All right, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. Let's get to today's giveaways. We're picking 3 winners for $100. Let's do it right now, baby. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in again all week long. Thanks for understanding with me. And I have a baby due at the end of the month, so I'll let you know on the stream schedule after that. But let's pick some winners right now, baby. $100. Make sure you join the Discord to claim your winnings. If you are a winner, I'll tell you how to do that in just a minute, but let's get it. First winner right now. Sniper Paul, baby. Let's go. Let's freaking go, Sniper. Great job, Sniper Paul, man. Huddle Gang member locking in already. Huddle Gang member locking in already. Great job, man. Great freaking job. You won $100. Make sure you reach out to me on the Discord, man. I got you. I got you. All right. Come on, Bitcoin. Make this continuation right now, please. All right, we got 2 more winners to pick, okay? If you're new to this and you didn't get an entry, I'm sorry. Come back next Friday. I promise you we do them every Friday. So make sure you tune in. You hit that sub button. We'll see you guys back Friday for our next giveaway. But for now, we're going to pick 2 more winners. Here we go, baby. Are we ready? Let's do this. Where's the bot? Oh, did the bot not ping that? Yeah, it did. It did. Next up, Crypto Planet. Great job, buddy. Crypto Planet. It's getting real foggy in here. Crypto Planet, great job. You won $100 as well, my friend. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'll tell you how to do that in just a minute. How to, I'm going to go ahead and just. Alright, we're going to pick one more winner for our $100 giveaway, $300 giveaway. 3 $100 winners right now. Last but not least is Bolo, dude. Congrats, man. Bolo's been here for a long time, dude. I love that Bolo one. Bolo, you won, brother. Great job, man. Great freaking job, dude. You're awesome. I appreciate you always tuning in and placing those entries and stuff. Yeah. I feel you. I appreciate you, man. Guys, remember, if you are if you did end up winning today, make sure you go into our Discord, discord.gg/lux, okay? Go to discord.gg/lux or on Google, search search LuxAlgo Discord and click the link. We'll post it in the chat as well. Discord, sorry. Great job, Bolo, dude. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I love when people that haven't won before win it. So that's sick. Make sure you join the Discord first off. When you join it, 2 things. Let's chill and hang out. I'm chatting in there more and more often as much as I can. I'm trying to be more active in there. But ping me if you want to ask me anything or just message me. I got you guys. But besides that, make sure you hit the threads here and you click LuxAlgo Live on YouTube. Or when you want to claim your winnings, when you join the Discord, go to show member list and click my name up here, okay? Click my name, reach out to me, say, hey, I was a winner. I'll show you how to claim your winnings. And usually we get those winnings to you within the next week. So just be on the message with me and we'll make sure we get them over to you. But make sure you join the Discord to claim those winnings. If you can't join the Discord, then you can't claim your winnings. So we'll see you later. There he is. Always posting something good. That's not the right one, though, dude. You always post the other one. Why don't you post the other one, brother? Why don't you post the other one? Yo, Bolo for 2 months, dude. What? Yo, what are the odds of that? What are the odds that Bolo hits the 2-month mark and he wins the giveaway? That's awesome. That's so sick, dude. That's awesome. All right, my friends. Well, appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's stream. We'll be back on Monday going over the charts again, unless for some reason over the weekend my baby is born. I will keep you updated on that. Besides that, make sure you're in the Discord, you hang out. There it is. There's the classic one. But congrats to our winners, guys. On Monday we'll be picking those. We'll be picking our top 10 viewer winner as well. Okay. And yeah. Besides that, have a great weekend, my friends. I'm trying to, let's see. Y'all need to send me some dope remixes that aren't copyright on here. I think this is a good one. This one might be a little crazy, so get ready. All right. That's copyright out of the gate. That was very copyright. Oh my gosh. I might have just go back to the typical one. Let's just do that. I like this one. This one's good. That was just copyrighted as it gets the second the song started. Awesome. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry, I probably said it like 3 times. Either way, next Friday we'll do a whole nother giveaway. $300 here live on stream. We do charting every single day. We go over things that are newsworthy every single day. If you haven't already, make sure you follow the Twitter. If you don't follow the Twitter, you're missing out on very important news events. We make sure to keep you updated with everything going on that you need to know in the markets, okay? Follow the Twitter at LuxAlgo. We'll see you back on Monday. Huddle Gang strong. Stay in there, my friends. Stay in there, okay? Stay in there.
We're going to be okay. Don't worry. We're still in the 60Ks, okay? We're still in the 60Ks. We're going to do just fine. All right, guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you on Monday. Peace. How do I even click the ending? Seriously though, join the Discord, man. I'm gonna try chatting with you guys more in there. I'm trying to give you guys the time I can on there. Probably from my phone though.
Who's your daddy?
Seriously, on Discord, guys, send me some remixes you know aren't copyright that are really good. You can send me remixes of songs that, I mean, it won't be like if they don't use much of the song, it shouldn't flag it. So send it to me, man. I'd love from SoundCloud. Crypto kid, chill, brother. Chill. You ain't wrong, though. You ain't wrong. 6, I did win the Bitcoin trade, man. Let's go. All right, guys, I appreciate you. I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your time with some family or something. Come on, guys. Tell